Was it buffering on y'all end? Was it buffering on y'all end? I had to ask that first things first, but what's up, everybody? It's the Ikes Tech Talk weekly live stream. Y'all know how it goes down on a Thursday night with your boy Ike. What's going on out there, party people? Oh my gosh, it's happening again. Even on StreamYard. Good grief. Let me see. Oh my gosh. I can see it buffering on my end. I know some of y'all are saying, "Nah, it's good," but I'm literally seeing. Okay, I mean, if y'all saying it's good, man, we're gonna keep it moving. Okay, y'all are saying it's fine. All right, we're gonna roll with it. Good grief! Like if they said, man, they ain't trying to let me be great, dog. All right, let me close that out just to make sure we don't have any interference. Like I said, I had to use the peasant tier of StreamYard because yeah, I obviously switched to OBS and hadn't been using it for a while, so I stopped paying for it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Seems like everybody is with it. Um, let's go ahead and get in the roll call, man. Got quite a few articles and things to touch on. So much is happening in the tech space, and I'm so excited. So excited, man. So excited. LaShawn, stop it. I see you, sir. Yo, Sean Robinson in the building, man. What up? What up? What up? Hope everything is good with you. Hey, Brad in the building. He said, hello, everyone. No Spectrum shenanigans tonight. So hopefully that is the case, man. Hopefully that is the case. Yeah. Hey, what up, LaShawn? Hope everything's good with you too, homie. Members only, Ignite hours tomorrow. Make sure y'all are a member of the homies channel. Trust me, y'all do not want to miss. Y'all do not want to miss Ignite hours, man. It is a absolute blast. So definitely make sure that y'all go ahead and drop that membership for your boy, and that way y'all can go ahead and tune into that, man. Hey, Shay, the queen of Steeler Nation, Kennedy is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Jason C in the building. Yo, Jason C, did you see the new Twitter monetization thing, man? What do you think? Because I know like your engagement is like through the roof right now with you know your template and your format for your Twitter account. So kind of interested on your thoughts on that, man. I honestly didn't have that pulled up, but that might be something dope that we can talk about since most of us that are on here use Twitter and things of that nature. So that honestly might be pretty dope to talk about. I'll go ahead and bring that up too. That'll be a dope article to throw up there too. Sean said just installed the April security patch on my Pixel 6 earlier. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He said I'm playing with Android 14 beta. Oh, playing with Android 14 beta. Yeah, I haven't preloaded it just yet on my device, man. I'm actually gonna try to hold off a little bit on it. Like I never tend to have the best experiences when it comes to betas and things like that. So for me, I'm probably gonna hold off until I get my Pixel 6 Pro back from my mother-in-law. She's actually borrowing it while her phone is getting worked on, and I'll probably throw it on the Pixel 6 Pro. But you said I had a few bugs, but not too bad. That's what's up. That's generally what I've been hearing. Like a few bugs here and there, but nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Hey, Barry Johnson is in the building. Yo, appreciate you for letting me pick your thoughts, man, on that new Sony sensor, dude. Like I said, I'm curious about it. You already know we getting close to the Xiaomi 13 Ultra, so I'm really like trying to get my research in, find out about the new features and the camera sensors and all of that stuff with it too. So appreciate Barry, top flight security of the world, for letting me pick his brain on that. Let me turn down the AC. It's a little warm. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Okay, there we go. 70 degrees. That should be straight. All right, all right. Hey, Evan, what up? What up, man? Hope everything is good with you, homie. Hope everything is good with you on that end. I know a Hefe, it just won't let me be great, dude. I don't know why, man. I'm just trying to stream with my peoples, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I tried to slide past as long as I could, LaShawn. I tried. Hey, Scoop, that's the birthday boy right there. What up, man? Hope everything is good with you. Scoop is live streaming this Sunday. Scoop, you said 5 Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken, right? I just want to make sure that I get the time right on that. Make sure that y'all go and show the homies some love, yo. Make sure y'all go and show the homies some love, man. Happy belated, dude. Fresh cut, same internet. You already know. You already know. You already know. Hey, Sean, what up, man? Hope everything is good with you too, as well, dude. Hope everything is good with you, man. He said, "I'm a peasant. I didn't get that status." Okay, okay, okay. You talking about the Twitter thing, LaShawn, for the monetization? Jason C said, "Yes, I did see that. I think it's great that Elon went to only a 500 follow requirement, especially with it. Oh, it was 10K before. Dang, I didn't even realize that. Do I have 500 followers? I probably won't sign up for it because, in all honesty, man, I just don't do enough in terms of, like I don't know. I like a lot of people are saying like, oh, well, you should just do it just because, and I was like, I got the little notification to apply for it. We'll see, man. I don't know. Y'all know me, man. When it comes to the money aspect, I just be slacking. I've had so many conversations with people who are like, bro, you need to start taking this serious. Like, like you could go hard with this. And I'm just like, yeah, but it's a hobby, man. I just do it just to chill with the people. I kind of like being able to turn it off and turn it back on when I feel like, kind of thing. And I feel like if I get that much into it, you start having, brands, you making commitments, you trying to follow trends and all that stuff. And yeah, man, I like to kind of just put out what I want when I want, kind of thing. I think the days of like trying to beat everybody and throwing stuff out as soon as possible, I think that those days are over for me, man. Like I'm gonna drop stuff when I feel like it. If I'm not in the mood to do anything, I'm not. I'm gonna just chill. But I do like having, the little community that I have and the platform that I have to be able to interact and engage with everybody because, a lot of people don't know. Well, I should say a lot of people now, because newer subscribers and stuff don't know, but I didn't start YouTube to try to turn it into a business or make any profit on it at all. I started it just because I didn't have anyone to talk about this tech stuff with in real life. Like my best friend, he's not into tech. My wife is not big into tech. She'll sit and she'll listen. And funny thing, she's sitting right here, so I know she's listening to everything that I'm saying. But like, she'll sit and she'll like listen along and try to ask little questions and stuff like that. But she's not really into it. But yeah, so I started this just for that. Like I started it just for that. So it's kind of one of those things, man, where I'll think about it, and if I decided to take it to that level, then maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, you said that you have 500? Yeah, they just sent me like a notification. Like I went into the Twitter app and it just popped up. It was like, hey, do you want to apply and blah 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 blah. I think on Twitter I have 728 followers. So I'm not even like I don't even have that many more followers than you or anything like that. So I don't see why you wouldn't have gotten it. JC said, honestly, my issue. What am I going to tweet to ask people to pay to see it? And no, I'm not. Yeah, and that's a good point too, Jason. See, like, what do you put behind that? I kind of am thinking like maybe you could do like a members only, like kind of treat it more like a members only type of thing, kind of how like YouTube does like the members only, and maybe you can offer specific content just for the people who subscribe or whatever the case may be. Like maybe that's the route to take. I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough. But I already know, man. You definitely a creative dude, so you'll come up with something for sure, man. Yo, Malik, what up? What up? Hope everything is good with you, homie. Hey, Slang in the building, and I know Slang is also on Saturdays, if I'm not mistaken, too. So make sure on Saturday you go and show some love. I know I say it pretty much every week, but there's a dope live stream going on every night of the week. Monday you got Technically T. Tuesday you got Gigi or Gadget Goddess doing her thing. Wednesday you got Wired Wednesday with Easy. Thursday you got me, and sometimes you got Mike as well. When Mike is doing his thing. Friday, you got LaShawn doing his thing. Saturday, you got Slang. Sunday, you got El Jefe. Sunday, you got El Jefe. And this Sunday, you got El Jefe and you got Scoop doing his thing. So, yes, sir. Dope stream every night of the week, man. Hey, Slang said, appreciate you. Got to get back to it. I hear you, dog. Sometimes you just got to take that step back, man. I ain't even, feeling the type of way about it, bro. I get it. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into some articles, man. Get into some fun. So, since we were already talking about the whole Twitter monetization thing, let's go ahead and read up on it. See what's going on with it. Let me make sure I still remember how to share on this bad boy. Let's do window. Because if I do this window, it should have all my tabs too. Ah, it does. Ha ha. All right. Let's go ahead and maximize that a bit. So Twitter subscriptions give creators a new way to monetize their audience. Twitter has revealed its new revamped monetization program, which looks familiar if you look at the details. So this is kind of the notification thing when it comes in somewhat. Those on Twitter can now monetize their feeds as the platform debuted its new subscriber or subscriptions offering. Good grief. I sound like LaShawn right now. But looking at the details, this looks to simply be a rebranding of the previous monetization feature called Super Follows, which was launched back in 2021. Regardless, those on Twitter that meet the requirements will be able to monetize their feeds, giving those interested access to exclusive content and badges. While some of the details about this feature can be found in the monetization tab on Twitter, there also seems to be some located on the subscription support page located on Twitter's Help Center. Could be remnants from the old super follows, blah, blah, blah. As far as requirements go, here's what we want to know. As far as requirements go, Twitter requires that the user who are trying to activate subscriptions have at least 500 followers, 25 tweets within the past 30 days, and are over the age of 18. So I'm pretty sure that, LaShawn, you meet that criteria, dog. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I don't know if you over 18. Let me stop. Hey, I said LaShawn getting cooked. Yo, facts, bro. Everybody's throwing shots at LaShawn, dog. That's the homie, though. That's the homie right there. But overall, man, I guess that this is pretty dope, for those who want to offer, something a little extra. People can pay for it. I'm always down to pay for dope content, definitely. So for those who are interested, those are the requirements. This is what Elon's talking about in terms of like how it's actually going to work from a monetization standpoint. So for the next 12 months, Twitter will keep none of the money. So for the next year, you don't have to worry about, Twitter trying to take a cut or anything like that. You will receive whatever money we receive. So that's 70% for subscriptions on iOS and Android, because both stores charge 30%, which is whatever, and 92% on the web. Could be better depending on payment processor. I'm not quite sure how that works. Maybe, it's if you use PayPal, it's different. If you use just your credit card, it's different. I don't know. But either way, man, I'm not sure how that's going to play out. But I wonder what they're going to charge after. Oh, here it is. After. Let me see if I can. Okay, I don't want all my stuff popping up now. Okay, there we go. Hey, look, Tech Odyssey, top. After the first year. Oh, y'all can't see that. There we go. After the first year, iOS and Android fees drop to 15%, and we will add a small amount on top of that depending on volume. We will also help promote your work. Our goal is to maximize creator prosperity. At any point, you can leave our platform and take your work with you. Easy in, easy out. So sounds pretty dope, man. Sounds pretty dope on the surface, in my opinion. Y'all so wrong for that, man. It's like stupid. He said Earfoot has your back. Got him. I know I have faith. Ran him off, dog. Ran him off. That's funny, man. Like I said, this is pretty dope, man. Just another way of making some guap based off of your content. If you're throwing out something that people like, I think that's pretty cool. And that's pretty cool. But yeah, if y'all are interested in this, man, let me know how y'all would use it for your Twitter account. What would you offer to your subscribers? No, I'm not gonna try to steal it because I'm probably not gonna even do this, but I'm just curious. But that is the first article. Next up, we're gonna talk about some OnePlus Pad. So the OnePlus Pad, which I ain't gonna lie, bro, it sounds like a pad, bro, like a pad for feminine hygiene. It sounds like a pad for feminine hygiene, in my opinion, man. I'm sure the tablet's gonna be dope, but the OnePlus Pad, I'm sorry. Maybe because it just has pad in its name and I'm being immature. I don't know. Could be that. I'm sorry. I know I have faith. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh man, y'all already know me, man. I'm a big goofball, dog. Okay, Sean, so it ain't just me. It's not just me. Okay. I thought it was just me for a second. I'm like, maybe I'm just being extra, dog. 10 packs, OnePlus Pad. Jason, that sounds legit. I swear, I'm going to go ask the missus if this is a real thing. Like, is there such a thing as a 10 packs OnePlus pad, bro, because that is crazy. That is crazy. The Dumb Plus Maxi Pad. LaShawn, stop it, sir. Stop it. Twitter doing the OnlyFans. Hey, they gotta try to get something out there, man. They trying to compete. Trying to compete, gotta monetize. As long as they keep updating the app, man, stop breaking stuff, we'll be good. We'll be good. But yeah, Sean, I don't feel like that was necessarily the best name either, but it is what it is, man. It's just the name. It's just the name. Yo, facts. There is the iPad. That's true. That's true. That's true. FA, you stupid. Facts, bro. He came back in a quickness. OnePlus? LaShawn know he got a secret crush on OnePlus, man. He know it. He know it. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. So we got the OnePlus pad goes up for blind pre-order. That'll cost you $99. So I'm guessing, because I haven't read this article yet at all. So I'm guessing that the tablet itself is obviously not going to be $99, which is kind of how that kind of reads. If you put in your pre-order, it'll cost you 99 bucks. Kind of eye-catching. I get it. But let's see. So alongside the launch of the OnePlus 11, OnePlus showed off its first tablet, OnePlus Pad. The device grabbed our attention because it was quite a surprise in a world full of leaks, but also because so few device makers in the Android space have shown interest in tablets in recent years. Once the hardware was fully unveiled in February, OnePlus told us we would have to wait until April to learn pricing or when we could buy one. It's now April, and OnePlus has given us at least a little bit of extra info about the pad, although not the full price. That is definitely not cool, in my opinion. If you want me to pre-order something, at least let me know how much it's going to cost. If you looked at the list of specs and decided this is the tablet you want, OnePlus will let you place a deposit on the OnePlus Pad for $99. Again, this is without knowing how much you'll have to pay once the full price is revealed on April 25th. That's the whole blind piece of this. Should you decide to drop a deposit, that was really hard to say. OnePlus is promising a decent freebie with your OnePlus Pad order. You can choose between the OnePlus magnetic keyboard, it's a value of 150 bucks, or the stylo, which is the pen, for 99 bucks. So if you throw down a $99 deposit, you'll get a freebie worth at least that much, and then only have to pay whatever the balance is on the full price of a OnePlus Pad. Honestly, man, that could be a pretty good deal. Honestly, like that actually might not be too bad when you think about it, because it's like, okay, if the tablet, let's just say, for example, the tablet is 500 bucks, which I'm not saying it's going to be $500. But if the tablet is like $500, you pay $100 up front, you only got to pay $400 more dollars, and you get either the keyboard attachment or the little pen for free. That may not be a bad deal, depending on how much it costs or whatever. This could be a sneaky good deal. As a reminder, the OnePlus Pad runs a Dimensity 9000 chipset from MediaTek, 8 gigs of RAM, UFS 3.1, 128 gigabytes of storage, single rear-facing 13 megapixel camera, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth, blah, blah, blah. We already know that stuff. 67-watt fast charging. Nice. That'll charge to full in 80 minutes. That's dope, because the Tablet 8 Ultra takes quite a bit of time to charge, in my opinion. I don't know how big the battery is, though, compared to this 9510. So that could be why, too. The display is an 11.61-inch LCD panel, 2800 by 2800, up to 144 hertz. Looking at that, good combination of cost-saving items, and those that should offer a still premium experience. 144 hertz refresh rate, fast storage, Wi-Fi 6, quad speakers, fast charging. Yeah, and I think that this is a pretty good estimate too. Maybe about 350 to 400 bucks, which if you can pay $100 up front, bringing that price down to 300, and you get in like a nice little attachment or accessory, I think that might be a pretty dope deal, in my opinion. A big question surrounding this device is how Oxygen OS will play on a bigger screen. That's what I'm waiting to see. More than likely, I still wouldn't pick one up just because I don't use my Tab S8 Ultra, except for as an external, screen from my desktop. So I more than likely won't be picking one up. I've kind of moved on from tablets. But yeah, I'm really curious as to how Oxygen OS is going to look on a bigger screen. Because they're definitely going to have to bring it with those productivity features and stuff like that for sure, which I don't see that being a problem. If anyone was going to do that, I would say OnePlus, but we'll see. There's a lot that we still don't know from a software perspective, but I don't think that that's necessarily as bad as a deal as a lot of people made it seem. Like, people were like, oh my God, it's highway robbery and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, dude, we don't know if it's highway robbery because we don't know how much the thing costs. But if I could put down, if I have my heart set on this tab, like I know Mims, for example, he has his heart set on this tablet. I would say for him, dude, drop the 99 bucks. And if it's 400, you only got to pay 300 more, and you're getting the keyboard or the pen for free. So pretty dope deal in my opinion, anyway. Hey, Juan, what up? What up? He said Mad TV did a joke about the iPad a while before Apple released their tablet. I'm gonna have to go YouTube that. I did not know that. I used to watch Mad TV a little bit back in the day, man. I used to like Mad TV. I was thrown by the $99 without saying the price, but then I realized it's more than just being able to choose the keyboard, case, or stylus for free, but also pretty good discounts on other. Yeah, I get that. Slang said, I don't like blind pre-order. That could be expensive. And that's definitely true too, Slang. Like, we still don't know for sure how much this thing is. So that's definitely a valid point and valid concern, yo. Hey, Gwendolyn, what's up? What's up? Hope everything is good with you. Hope everything is good with you. MPT is in the building. What's up? What's up? He said, I take the magnetic keyboard and then just get 50% off the stylus. I agree, because then you would get the keyboard for free. Stylus would only be 50 bucks. That's not bad at all. The fact that they want to give you a free $150 magnetic keyboard makes me wonder how much this thing is going to cost. Is the deposit refundable? That's a good point too. Is it refundable? Does anybody know? Oh, NPC say, yeah, it is refundable. Okay, that's cool. If it's $400 and you choose the magnetic keyboard for free and then half off the stylus, 400. There's a moth in my house. Hate those. From when I was coming inside. Magnetic keyboard for free and then half off the stylus, 450 plus tax for the whole kit is solid. I would agree with that, NPT. I don't think that that's a bad deal at all. Considering what you're getting, I don't think that's a bad deal. But again, that's us 100% assuming that it is going to be 400 bucks. Like, we honestly don't know. I'm gonna smack this moth or whatever that is flying around. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next article. Let's see, what order do I want to do these in? Because y'all kind of can't see them up there, so I want to choose. You know what? I'm gonna save this one for last, which y'all can already see. Pixel Fold. It wouldn't be an Ikes Talk Weekly live stream without it. Let's go ahead and talk Xiaomi 13 Ultra, man. So we got a brand new leak from On Leaks, just showing us the final kind of render on what it's going to look like. And let me tell you something. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and get this up real quick. He said, oh, well, since it's refundable, that isn't a bad deal to pre-order, no matter what the price is. Yeah, if you can get your money back, I don't think so either, Sean. Let me tell y'all how excited I am for this bad boy. Yo, I am so excited for this phone to drop. The 12S Ultra has legit made me like a Xiaomi fan, like for sure, dog. I had the Xiaomi Mi 11, the base model, and that was a fantastic phone, absolutely fantastic phone. And that was their base model. But this bad boy here, man, oh my gosh, I love, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my God, it's the flat edges, it's like the iPhone. But bro, I love the way that these flat edges look. The only thing I haven't decided is what color I'm gonna go with, because black would look hella slick, but this white with that silver, oh my goodness, that is gonna stand out like crazy. Like, and with the little stormtrooper, because of the back glass being black, oh man. But yes, I am super pumped and excited for this phone, man. And the biggest reason that I'm excited is we are getting a global version, bro. I want to buy one just because it's global, like just because it's global, just to show that love and that support, right? Because what people don't realize is everybody always asks for global, but then when nobody buys it, and they stop selling global, then people complain about there not being a global variant. So when they come out with a global variant, if you're interested, you got to cop. Even if you don't cop the 13 Ultra, go cop a 13 or cop a 13 Pro. They're really good. It's really good pricing on it. So it's like I said, the thing is if you don't show that support when they do kind of bite and give us that global model, why should they come out with global variants of them? Because we're not buying them. So this is one definitely for sure, man. I had to move some things around, but I'm definitely gonna pick it up. Next week on Tuesday is the 18th. That's when we're supposed to finally get the keynote for this bad boy. I don't know if they'll drop the global release date then. I really, really, really hope they do. If it comes out in May, I will probably have to wait until June. I will have this bad boy in hand no later than June, though, for sure. What's like I was saying in I think it was Gigi's live stream on Tuesday. June is looking like a pretty expensive month for my wallet because Pixel Fold is an instant cop. That money is already to the side. Trading is already ready. All that's ready to go. But this bad boy, I'm buying this out of pocket. I'm buying it out of pocket, and I want the 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. I want it. I want it. I'm thinking roughly how much is the 13 Pro global? Let's go to Giztop and see. How much is the 13 Pro? So I'm just gonna throw this here. So a 13 Pro global is 900. So you get it in black, 12. So the 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 storage is $1,000 for the 13 Pro, which that already in itself I think is a pretty good deal. So I'm thinking the second tier up from the for the Ultra is probably going to be between, I would say, 11 or 1200 would be my guess. I'm buying it out of pocket. I don't care. I want it. I absolutely want it, man. I absolutely want it. Everybody was grabbing the 13 Pro and was super hype about it. I was like, no, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the Ultra. I'm waiting for the Ultra, man. And I'm so glad that I did because this bad boy is shaping up to be an absolute beast, man. But let's go ahead and get into some of y'all thoughts, and then we're going to get into this article, yo. Excuse me. Juan says, Xiaomi working for that Ultra label this year. I agree, dude. I agree. Yes, flat sides, bro. This looks so clean. And it's gonna have like a nice rounded back. So like the sides won't be too sharp in your hand. Like, bro. Oh my gosh, man. I need it. I need it. I need it. Barry said, I think I'm gonna go snow. Yes, man. This white looks so clean, Barry, but that black is gonna be sleek, bro. It's gonna be sleek. I might be rocking cream S23 Plus, white and silver iPhone, and that white 13 Ultra. Nice, MPT. Nice. Got the snow gang over there, dude. We don't have pricing yet, Slang. If I had to take a guess, if the base model 13 Pro is coming in at $899, I would think the 13 Ultra will probably start at 1,000. And I think if it starts at 1,000 for 8 gigabytes of RAM and 250 gigabytes of storage, it is slaying, in my opinion. Like, it will be slaying with everything that you're gonna get. Like, it'll be slaying at that price point. Where I just heard like a click click. That was weird. My watch just go off. Oh, okay, I'm hearing things then, I guess. Oh, it was Gigastop's low customer service thing. I'm like, what is this popping noise I just heard? But anyway, yeah, man, looks dope. I'm really, really excited for it. Easy E, there he is. Yo, you're gonna be grabbing the 13 Ultra, Eric, right? You're gonna grab one, right? Right. Hey, Savage, Tan Hut, what up? What up? Yo, Evan, man, good night, dude. Can't wait to see you. And we'll chill in the chat, man, on Ignorant Hours tomorrow, bro. Appreciate you for coming through, yo. LaShawn said, I'm too po for Xiaomi. I'll be waiting on Google. Ain't nothing wrong with it, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with it. 12S Ultra was $1299 for the 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage at first. So I'm guessing it'll be around that price on Giztop. Could be. Yeah, if it's that expensive, man, I might have to go with the base tier. I might. But even still, man, if I have to, I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Bruh, he was like smacking me earlier before the stream started. I was like trying to get him, but I couldn't. Couldn't get him. I got to get used to this camera circle. If the camera's good, that could change my mind. Yeah, man. In all honesty, I got used to it fairly quickly on the 12S Ultra. Like, let me take off the case. Hold on. This leather case is kind of hard to get off. I'm struggling. All right, there we go. But like, this is the 12S Ultra with no case. Like, is it a nice size off? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But I feel like with the camera performance you're getting out of this bad boy, 9 times out of 10, people are gonna throw a case on it anyway. So it is what it is. And then in the case, you know, it's protected. You got your little lens thing there. Loving it. Loving it. That's a good point too, Juan. Circles have been that way since the Lumia days. That is true. That is true. The circle of Ike. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Said, this is the way. This is the way. said $11.99 for the 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256. Yeah, and that would be right. That would place it right where the S23 Ultra is. And I think that this is definitely a competitor to the S23 Ultra. If you want my honest opinion, I think it's kind of slaying. Well, I'm not gonna say that yet because we don't have the phone yet. But based off of on paper, it's definitely slaying, in my opinion. And I could say more excited for this than I was for the S23 Ultra. S23 Ultra is a beast of a phone. I take nothing away from that phone, man. I absolutely love it. It's literally sitting right over here. I still have mine. Shout out to Carl. Got the case born on deck. Carl, I need this for the Pixel 8 Pro this year, dog. I need it. Please, please. MagSafe and all. Give it to me. Anywho, yeah. I think that this is definitely competing, man. So I don't mind spending $1,200 for it. You know, it's gonna hurt coming out of pocket because I can't do a trade-in, but I'm definitely down with it, man. I'm definitely down with it. The circle looks better than the iPhone Square. I don't have my iPhone here. I think it's in the room. I would agree with that, Jason C. I think for the iPhone, it's just because I'm so used to seeing it that it's kind of like, all right. I mean, it just gets bigger. Where like this is something that just started with 12S Ultra in terms of Xiaomi using it that way. Hey, Galen, what up? What up, man? Hope everything's good with you, homie. Barry said my coworkers are used to my Find X6 Pro Circle. Whenever a new one sees it, they are like, I have to know what phone is that. Wow, who makes that phone? That's very true. Like the Circle could be something that differentiates a lot of these smartphones that are using the 1-inch sensor. So that's definitely true, man. I'd love to rock a Xiaomi phone in the near future. Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, like I love Xiaomi, man. People talk about MIUI not being the greatest. I personally like it, man. It's bouncy, it's alive, it's fluid. They have a lot of features that Samsung has tucked away in Good Lock, natively built into the phone, like Sound Assistant, the multiple volume mixer stuff. They have that natively built in. The only thing I will say that I miss whenever I use the S23 Ultra and then I come back to like my Xiaomi is the slide over multitasking thing. Xiaomi's doesn't quite work the same way that Samsung does. If you slide out the drawer and you click on an app, it opens the app in a floating window rather than letting you drag and create a split screen instance. So if Xiaomi just added that functionality, like you can either click to open it in floating window, or you can press and hold and then drag the app and create a split screen instance, I would be perfectly fine. I would be content with that. Juan said, Note 23 is my productivity phone of the year, but Xiaomi and Vivo are gunning hard for consecration. I would agree with that, Juan, 110%. Especially the productivity side, 100%, man. Because like whenever I do use my S23 Ultra or whatever, I definitely feel like not way more productive, but like for my line of business, like going through spreadsheets and opening up Power BI, which is a Microsoft reports tool, and all of that stuff, man. I definitely like doing it here on this device, especially having the S Pen for those like precise Excel edits. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Sean said pixel bar, square camera bump, circle camera bump, in my opinion. Hey, no problem, dude. Different strokes for different folks, man. It's definitely subjective for sure. I wish these imports would allow 4K 60 on all cameras front and back, and the ability. Yo, MPT, I am with you on that. Like, as much as I love this phone and I know I'm gonna love the 13 Ultra, I would love to have 4K, at least 4K 30. It doesn't have to be 60, but give me 4K 30 at least on the front facing sensor. At least, man. At least. So I am definitely with you there. I had a Poco before. Software was similar to me. I think it's honestly the same, Galen. I actually had it was a Redmi that I borrowed from a mystery donor. But I think it was a Poco. The Poco that I borrowed, it was a version of MIUI. So yeah, man. Also, really hoping the rumor of USB 3 is true too. It's silly to have such a beast camera phone on USB 2. Yeah, I agree with that. I thought it was rumored to go to USB 3. I thought that was, rumored, but hopefully, man, fingers crossed, dude. Hey, Doodle's in the building. He said, is that Redmi One? He said, Barry, what up, Doodle? How's everything going with you, man? Hope everything is cool, dog. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. See some of the different specs and things like that we're talking about. So We got April. Obviously, we know April 18th. They already told us that. This is some of the pictures. Oh, that's excuse me, way too big. Let's bring that in a little bit. So that's one of the renders there from the side. We already kind of saw that one. How do I get back? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, so I guess I have to. Okay, cool. This is that front view. Looking really, really clean, man. Looking really, really clean. I wonder how that slope is going to feel. Because if you look at it, hold on, let me see if I can get a picture of it from the side, if any of these kind of show it. This one probably shows it the best, but there's kind of like this slope. I wonder how that's going to feel in your hand. Who is this outside my window? I don't know them. I wonder how that slope is gonna feel. Like that slope, I wonder how that's gonna feel. But yeah, MPT, definitely flat sides, man. It's definitely flat. Oh man, this looks so clean. I'm really in love with this phone design. 4 quad camera setup. Supposedly we're getting the ultra wide, normal wide, 3x telephoto and a 5x telephoto. Let's see. I want to see if I saw something where they actually were talking about the actual camera specs, because we're going to get an IMX 989, which that's the one in sensor. We already know that. And then the other 3 lenses are the IMX 858, which I asked Barry about on Twitter earlier, because I was curious, how that one is known to perform. And Barry gave me some good insight. But I do like the fact that they are using the same lens on the other 3 cameras, and they're setting it up to match the 1-inch sensor, the 989. So that way, when you're going between the different lenses, things like color accuracy, consistency between all the lenses are supposed to be really, really, really good. So really looking forward to that, man. Because I know on the S23 Ultra, sometimes when I punch in at 10x, it's not so much like, it's not that the photo's out of focus, and it's not that the exposure is off, but it's almost like there's like a filter. It's probably like the best way to explain it. And it's not all the time, but it's almost like a filter got applied, like a whitish, cloudy, foggy filter got applied. And when I go back to 3x, it's not there, and at 1x, it's not there either. So it's kind of weird, but yeah, man, definitely hoping that these are gonna be dope. I honestly just want the 989, which obviously we're getting that, and I want the telephoto to be good in dim lighting conditions. Like right now, where like the way that my house is right now, the only light in the living room, and I obviously can't show y'all, but the only light in my living room is the living room lamp. And when I'm using the ultra and I punch in at 3x and 10x, shots that are in this setting automatically default to that normal 1-inch, like to the not 1-inch sensor, to the normal 1x lens on the Galaxy, because the telephoto sensors aren't big enough. So I'm hoping with this one, it's more like the Pixel 6 Pro and 7 Pro, where since they're using that bigger sensor on the telephoto lenses, it'll still give you a great shot, even in dimmer lighting conditions from the telephoto. It may not be, the best. I'm hearing that there may be some extra noise and things like that just because of these particular sensors. But I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it can kind of hang tight in that area, because that's generally either for zoom shots, I'm either in peak lighting conditions or like dimmer lighting situations. I rarely find myself taking night mode shots with the telephoto camera. I just don't really do that, but it is what it is. We'll see. So let's see. 6.7-inch curved AMOLED. We already know that. 120 hertz refresh rate. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage, 4,900 milliamp hour battery, 90-watt wired charging, which the charger is going to come in the box, and then 50-watt wireless charging, which I've been enjoying the 50-watt wireless. I use that on the 12S Ultra right now, and I honestly don't even charge my phone overnight anymore. I just charge it the next morning. Absolutely love it, man. And then front-facing camera, 32 megapixel selfie shooter. I really wish it was for at least 4K 30. It doesn't look like we're getting that this year, though. But yeah, definitely dope. I'm super excited for this particular device, man. There's only one device that I'm more excited to come out, and that's Pixel Fold. This is number 2 for me, though, for sure. I'm really excited about this phone. The only Xiaomi that I've had was the Mi A2 Lite, and that needs to change. I agree 100% MPT. 100%. Yes, Barry. Super clean, man. Super clean. Just enough of a bezel to be able to have a lip on a case and not get in the way of gesture navigation. Spot on, MPT. Spot on. That slope kind of reminds me of the Lumia 1020 camera grip. See, I never used the 1020 or the camera grip, man. So I'm really interested how the slope is gonna be, like how that's gonna feel. Really interested to see that. Similar to the Honor Magic 50, but better telephoto optics from what I've read. Okay, okay. Correct, MPT, or in other words, tech is not boring. Sorry, had to throw that in. You don't gotta apologize, Barry. Definitely true, man. Definitely true. That tiny zoom sensor on the S23 Ultra will never match the main sensor. I agree. I agree. Pixel and Xiaomi have been my favorites for telephoto indoor candidates and cozy lighting, but I think Oppo might be the low light telephoto champ. I've been hearing that from Barry, and I've been seeing some sample shots, man. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, I might have to agree. I might have to agree with that. Might have to agree with that. Hey, Big John, what up? What up? I didn't even say what's up to you. My bad, dude. What up, man? He said, I'm exploring a whole new camera use with my new Sony camera, learning a lot from watching videos on setup and usage. Dope, man. What Sony camera did you get? I have a ZV1 and a ZV-E10. E10? ZV blah blah blah. ZV-E10 is the new one, isn't it? Good grief, I don't even know what camera I got. The ZV-E10 is the one that I have. Yeah, the ZV-E10 is the one that I have. There we go. Good God, man. I'm struggling over here, y'all. Struggling. The Chinese don't care about 4K selfies. That's definitely true, Brad. And I get that perspective, right? But remember, this device is going, excuse me, this device is going global. So while the Chinese may not care about it, others in global regions may care about it, right? So like I said, I get it. It's going to be their one thing. Samsung has shutter delay in the camera. Apple has HDR issues. Pixel, I don't know what to say really about Pixel, because for my type of shots, Pixel is A1. But I mean, I'm sure that there's something there on the Pixel end or whatever. No, we could say no pro mode on Pixel. You know, like every camera kind of has its thing. The one thing I will say though is that I don't take a ton of front facing video or photos, so that's why I'm comfortable picking this up and not really sweating that. But I agree 110%. I would love to still see it on the device, period. Like I kind of feel like it should be there kind of thing. Slang said, I think we are finally at a place where we don't have to charge our phones overnight. It's been a minute since I've done that. 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, and I'm good. That's a good point too, Slang. I think when you charge like that, it prolongs the life of your battery too. If people really bought what they need to use, they'd all be buying Pixel 6a or Samsung A devices. They don't take advantage of the features and cameras like we do. I agree with that, MPT. Like, I'll definitely say, like, even the S23 Ultra, like, I don't use that till its fullest potential. Like, I don't. I use a lot of like the multitasking productivity stuff, man. But like to its full extent, I don't use Dex. I don't use any of that stuff. So I definitely agree, man. I definitely agree. Yeah, ZVE10. Okay, we got the same one. See, look, Barry know my setup better than I do because I asked him so many questions about my camera setup. I love it, dog. I love it. Yeah, the ZVE10. I have the same one, man. Same is with the face cam. Absolute king with the Sigma. See, I do know that. The Sigma 16. Ha ha. I know a little bit. Know a little bit. I know, Juan. And the thing is, I'm a point and shoot guy, but I need to have the best. And I know it is straight up a me thing. It is a problem. I'm addicted. I will 100% never deny it. But I always feel like when I get like what I need, so to speak, I always feel like that feeling of FOMO, of like I'm missing out on the best. Like I want the best of the best. I kind of have an excuse on the Xiaomi side, right? And the main excuse that I have is I'm so used to using like S23 Ultra, Pixel 7 Pro, the iPhone 14 Pro Max is in the bedroom, the Fold 4. So it's like I'm used to that. I'm used to like when I'm getting that particular device, everything is there, whether I use it or not. So I want that same experience for the Xiaomi. Because if I'm going to cover this device, like I'm not gonna lie, I did a terrible job covering the 12S Ultra. Like I didn't put out nearly enough content on it. I did like one live stream, like really showing it off, and that for the most part was it. Like I did a terrible job covering it. So if I'm gonna cover this device, I want to do it justice. I want everything under the kitchen sink. I want to dive in, learn as much as I can, and bring that coverage to everybody, man. Cause yeah, I definitely feel like this device and even the 12S Ultra last year definitely deserved it. I just failed when it came to it. I failed. LaShawn, you capping. You ain't pick up no red AK camera, sir. You lying. Stop it. Hey, Big John said he picked up 7 lenses. Good God. Good God. I know, Scoop. I do need to learn pro mode. I need to. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I feel like even though I'm somebody that generally does like the point and shoot, I feel like I could learn pro mode. Like I could definitely learn it. I'm just lazy. If I'm being honest, I'm just lazy, dog. I'm just lazy. I'm just lazy. I like to boom, point and shoot, but I love just I guess I could call it passive advantages of having the one-hit sensor, like the extra depth of field without having to use portrait mode, the faster autofocus, the bigger sensor, more information. Like I just love it, man. But I do need to learn pro mode. No excuses. I'm gonna make that my goal this year to get nice with pro mode. I'm gonna make that my goal, sir. You're right. I got no excuse, Scoop. You can slam me for that one. I know, man. I'm slacking, dog. I'm slacking. Hey, Tech Twan, what up, man? Hope everything is good with you, homie. Juan said, just get good. Just get good shooting rear camera selfies. Oh, man. I guess I need to work on that, man. Juan, that's exactly what it was. I was too busy using it, like actually using it. Like I put the EU on this bad boy. Juan, did you load the EU on yours? Oh my God, bro. It makes this a completely different phone. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like EU ROM, you can use this daily, no problem. No problem. No problem, man. You still get updates. Like, I just got an update, I want to say like 2 days ago. Like, bro, EU ROM on the 12S Ultra is a completely different experience, man. Like when Mims, because Mims, he ended up doing his process a little bit early. Because for those that don't know, with Xiaomi, when you want to load on like a new ROM, you got to obviously unlock the bootloader. Xiaomi has like a 7-day wait period where you got to wait 7 full days before you can unlock your bootloader. And Mims was a little bit further ahead than me, and he put the EU ROM on his. And I asked him about it. He was like, bro, it's like using a completely different phone. He was like, dog, it is a problem. He said it is fantastic. Fantastic, man. So I definitely love the 12S Ultra, man. I'm a huge fan. Slang said I have the OnePlus 11 on the way. Nice, man. That joint underrated too. Scoop said, man, don't talk to me. I know, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Scoop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Scoop just disowned me, y'all. Barry said, yeah, EU ROM is the best. Yeah, man. I'm loving it. Like, it's a completely different device. Like, it went from a device that I would have just to kind of play around with. Like, hey, I want to just play around with this a little bit. And now it's a device that I'm like, yo, my main sim is in this right now. Like I use it day to day and it's absolutely killing it. So love it, man. Love it, love it, love it. Enjoying the device so much you forget to talk about it isn't a bad problem. I'm experiencing that with my OnePlus 11. Yeah, man. Like that's honestly what it is in PT. Like I just had so much fun just using it that I was like, look, I just want to use it. I don't care to talk about it. If don't nobody else care, I don't care. I'm going to use this stuff. But let's go ahead and move on. We took up quite a bit of time talking about the 13 Ultra, but y'all could tell my excitement level for that joint is at an all-time high. Really cannot wait to get this bad boy in the lab, man. I'm not even going to say for testing. I can't wait to get this into the lab to enjoy it. Like, I literally cannot wait, man. Cannot wait. But shout out to Xiaomi for throwing this bad boy at us globally so that way we can pick this joint up, man. Next up, we got Android 14 in the building. And I know the homie Bradley was talking about he installed it on his device. I know LaShawn and Barry probably have it running on their Pixels as well. But let's talk about some of the tent pole or highlight features. Now, I don't think that this is going to show off everything that we can expect. Generally, Google saves a couple of things for I/O to show off. So still got my fingers crossed for things like floating applications like Samsung has with floating windows, and other manufacturers have it too. I don't even know why I said it like that, but hopefully we get like some floating application action, better multitasking, because they kind of destroyed multitasking with Android 12 on Pixels, in my opinion. But yeah, still got my fingers crossed for a couple of things, man. But I think that there's definitely some solid stuff here. So you got a transparent navigation bar, which I know a lot of people were talking about this. So long-awaited function that finally arrives with the Android 14 Beta 1 is the ability to turn the gesture nav bar transparent. For years, this has not always worked perfectly within certain applications, and you'd often get a black border around the gesture pill or on-screen buttons. The function isn't available by default. You have to open up developer options and toggle it on. The only thing that I would ask that they add to this is the option to take away the nav bar altogether. Like, I get why they have it on there. Like, for, average users, they kind of have a guide on what exactly to do, where to swipe up from, all that stuff. On some of my devices, I even still end up having it turned on. Like on my Xiaomi, I just keep it turned on because I just like it. But I would love the option for those that maybe don't want the nav bar there. Give us a toggle to just turn it off. Choices is fine. Next up, you got flipped app shortcut. So pulled directly from the recent Android 13 QPR3 Beta 2 release. You might notice after long pressing an app icon that the pause and app info shortcut icons flipped or switched around. Super minor, but train your muscle memory is kind of what they're talking about there. Enhanced pin privacy. So another layer of security for your pin entry. Instead of showing animations when keys or buttons are pressed, they remain static. So anybody looking over your shoulder can't see your pin code. Nice little quality of life. Share sheet tuning, which it seems like they kind of update the share sheet every year for the most part. But waiting for more customization coming to the default share sheet. But until then, there is an added toggle. Nearby share is now back, which I don't know why that ever left. But yeah, nearby share is there. We're not sure just yet, but it might increase the usage of the AirDrop-like function when Android 14 does arrive, which is dope. If you got the little nearby icon there, now it's on Windows PCs too. So pretty dope. Pretty dope. Excuse me, had to cough. So markup tool enhancements. So neat quality of life tweaks. So update here makes it easier to see which color selected for the pen. And highlighter by default, working just like a color pen lit in real life. Set to blue by default, blah, blah, blah. Pretty dope, nice quality of life feature. System language confirmation, so you can change your system language, reduce accidental changes. And then you have your April security patch. So it also got updated with the security patch. There were some things that got reverted or changed. So at a glance lock screen, the single line that got taken away, wallpaper and style, that looks like it got removed as well. The contrast accessibility slider that got taken back as well. So like I said, not a whole lot, changed or super flashy features or anything like that. Typically, Google saves that stuff for I/O, but some nice quality of life stuff nonetheless, man. Some nice quality of life stuff. MPT said Barry has me on extreme FOMO with the OnePlus 11 Pro Ultra Max. I mean the Oppo Find X6 Pro. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. Barry got me wanting that joint too. I'm just holding out for the Ultra because it's global. If that X6 Pro would have went global, I probably would have already caved after watching Barry's content, man, and just talking to him about it too. I have it on the 6A. I have no issues. That's what's up. Nice. Barry said, yep, typing this from the 14 beta. Nice. Barry could make me buy an eraser when I only write with pens. I'm dead. He could sell salt to a slug, huh? Yeah, hustler, homie. Nice. Oh, he said correct. Oh, he said beta 2 should bring a lot more features. Beta 1 didn't bring much. Yeah, and that's generally what it is. It's kind of like lining up like perfectly with I/O. So we'll see. But he said, yeah, he said, when I loaded it, LaShawn called me. I didn't notice anything until you pulled the release notes. Yeah, facts. But yeah, dope nonetheless, man. Dope. Last article of the evening. Y'all already know it wouldn't be an Ikes Tech Talk live stream unless we talk Pixel Fold. Any chance I get, y'all know I'm going to talk about this. So Pixel Fold is slated to still drop this year. Originally, we thought that they were going to use an older version of Samsung's panel, foldable panel tech. Well, looks like that is no longer the case. They're actually going to be using Samsung's top of the line bleeding edge display panel, dude. It looks like even Samsung isn't using it quite a bit. Now, I'm going to let y'all know up front, we don't really know what the difference between the panel that Samsung is going to continue to use and what the new one has. We just don't know. It wasn't listed here. But nonetheless, anytime we see a new panel, material or whatever, generally there is some improvements, even if it's things like, more efficient or something of that nature. I'm cool with those improvements. I kind of feel like if you're going to charge $1,800 for a device, you definitely want to have at least the bleeding edge in terms of like display material. Cameras, I can kind of, let them kind of pass with that because, physics, space, I get it. But display material, nah. Even if it just makes the screen more efficient, I feel like you should go top of the line with that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Different conversation for a different day. The Pixel Fold is on its way, and it is well late because I wanted it like yesterday. And reportedly set to arrive with some new display tech from Samsung that even the company's own Galaxy Z Fold 5 and Flip 5 won't be using yet. According to a report from the Elect, Google will be sourcing the display for the Pixel Fold from Samsung Display. That's not surprising and has been mentioned before, but what's interesting is the type of display Google will be getting. Apparently, the Pixel Fold will be one of the first, or perhaps even the very first device to ship with Samsung's new M13 display material. This is upgraded from the M12 material Samsung uses on the Z Fold 4. Samsung reportedly is also sticking with M12 on the Z Fold 5 and Flip 5, which is quite surprising. I agree, very surprising. The report also mentions that M12 is being used on Apple's iPhone 15 series across all 4 models. It's not mentioned how M13 will be an improvement over M12, but presumably it will be more advanced in some way. That's kind of how I take it as well. Like if they're giving it a new title or a new name, there's got to be something different. The report also mentions that the Pixel Fold is expected to launch in the second half of 2023, which implies a release date sometime after July 1st. This doesn't quite line up with the recent retail leak that mentioned a mid-June launch. So it's not entirely clear when the device will actually go up for sale. Regardless, it's expected to make its first appearance at Google I/O in a month's time. Yes, Google I/O is literally just, at this point, less than a month away. I am so excited because then we'll finally be able to see when this bad boy is dropping, when it's coming out, when it's releasing. Bro, this thing, every time I look at it, I just get the goosebumps of excitement, man. I am so ready for this phone. I love my Pixel 6 Pro. I love my Pixel 7 Pro. I know I'm going to love this device too. I'm just too excited for it. All right, let's see. Is it strange to want every major phone release? Absolutely not, Barry. Absolutely not. Because even if I don't buy every phone release, I want every phone release. I want every phone release. Google needs to sponsor Ike to promote their upcoming Fold series. Google. My Twitter DMs are open. I'll even give you my phone number. Whatever y'all need, we can make that happen. I would be down to sponsor that bad boy. I don't care. I'm gonna probably be a free advertising sponsor anyway, Jason. See when I get it, because I already said it. Like the Pixel Fold could potentially be the like that might be it for me. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I might get that Pixel Fold, bro, and act like I don't even know what another phone is. Like what's an iPhone 15 Pro Max? What's a Galaxy Z Fold 5? What is a Pixel 8 Pro? Like I might forget everything else but this phone. Like I am that hype and that excited about it, man. Like one of the combos I used to run when I would daily drive 2 phones, one would be the Pixel 7 Pro, the other was the Z Fold 4. This is literally both of those devices in one. Literally both devices in one. The only thing I'm still curious, and I won't say concerned, but curious about is the productivity side for the software. In terms of the software, if it's literally just the Pixel experience, but with the foldable, with the Android 12L, optimizations, I know I'm gonna love that. But what I'm curious about is what their multitasking stuff is gonna look like. I know that they're gonna have the taskbar so you can, pull an app, drag and go top and bottom, side to side, all that stuff. We've already seen promotional material with it, and you'll be able to do that. Only thing we don't know is what they're going to do in terms of like floating apps. Because, like I said, with the screen this big, like 2 apps side by side is dope. But I would love to be able to drag in a third app or something like that in a floating window. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do from a software perspective in that regard. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, LaShawn, I agree, dude. I'm not gonna put your comment up, but I agree. If it doesn't have flex mode, you are gonna hear people talking trash. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care because flex mode is dope. Don't get me wrong. I generally, when I'm on my phone, I use it to kind of prop up and then plug the charger in, and I just leave it in flex mode overnight. But dude, I don't care. If this phone doesn't have flex mode, it's not the end of the world for me. I don't care, dude. I'm still gonna buy it and use it like crazy. 185 hertz screen? Nah, sir, I'm good. That'll kill battery, bro. I'm good with 120. Just give me 120 on the front, 120 on the inside, and I'm good, man. I'm good. Ron, what up, man? He said my name is Barry and I'm a phoneaholic. Hey, I am too. I am too. I'm guessing better refresh rate for pulse width modulation, touch sampling, higher typical brightness, and dimmer on the lower end. Yeah, that's honestly what I think too. Jason C said, are they putting the flagship cameras on the fold? See, that's what we don't know. Now, in terms of the ultra wide, we don't know. The normal wide, the 1x lens, they are going to be using a sensor that is similar to what is in the Pixel 7 Pro. Like from a size perspective, from like what the rumors are saying, that part is going to be similar in terms of the main sensor. Now, the telephoto is what we don't know. We don't know if it's going to be periscope or not. I'm guessing it's going to be periscope because they have quite a significant bulge sticking out the back of the phone. Pause, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm buying it either way, but I really do hope that we can at least get a 4x on there. I want some type of telephoto for sure on this bad boy. Desktop mode, taking UI cues from Chrome OS on device and externally would be next level. I agree. I'm waiting for them to come out with like a Pixel dock, MPT, where you just like dock the Pixel and you plug the dock into like your monitor and you get Chrome OS. Like that is so just why? Like Chromebooks don't have specifications. Well, I won't say don't. Most Chromebooks from a power perspective aren't as powerful as like our phone processors or any of that. So it's like, bro, just come out with the Pixel dock your phone or your Pixel Fold in there, and then it boots up Chrome OS on whatever external monitor you have. Boom. And you got a DeX-like mode that, in my opinion, would potentially be a little bit better than DeX because it's, full-blown Chrome OS. So I don't know, man. I definitely don't get why they haven't done that yet. Yo, Sean, I'm saying, bro, if I could buy this joint right after IO, I am down. I am down. Yo, James Apple in the building. What up? What up? He said, yo, what's good? Ike? You watching that new Demon Slayer? Production is on point. I have not seen the first episode yet. I'm trying to finish. I know, don't kill me. I gotta finish Full Metal Alchemist. I still to this day have never finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Right now, I'm on like episode 54, I think it is. So I'm almost done. So once I finish Full Metal Alchemist, then I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer. I also gotta finish. What is it called? Psycho. We were talking about it on Twitter the other day, James. The whole Psycho one, the one with the concept where it's like people have the capacity to do a crime, but they haven't done the crime yet. It's kind of like Minority Report, but an anime. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. He says, so if they don't, the media will bury it while praising Samsung. Is that fair? Of course it's not fair, Jason C. But we already know how that goes, man. Hey, Michael, what up? What up? He said, I would be surprised if it didn't have the telephoto just based on how much it looks like the pro models, unless they're doing. Yeah, and that's what I think too. Like, this looks just like what they do on the pro models. And they even have that little section towards all the way towards the right, which here, I'll kind of point to it with the mouse. Like, right here in this area, when we look at the other renders, there's a lot of space over here that's just not being used. So I kind of feel like they slotted that telephoto in here, and then you got the actual lens portion here, because you got to put it in sideways. So yeah, yeah. He said, I'd like to have a full, have speakers in both orientations, so it doesn't matter which way you're holding it to get stereo sound. That would be dope too. Just physics, you know? Said, I would be satisfied with just video output at this point, let alone dual booting with Chrome OS, but companies are reluctant. Even Samsung hasn't made a first party. Yeah, exactly. And that's a good point too. It's a very good point as well. He said, this backlash against Samsung over the blurry photos is getting pretty intense. I didn't even know about. I need to read up on it. Because I honestly haven't dug too much into it. I've heard about it, but I haven't dug too much into it. Psycho Pass. Yes, yes. I need to finish the first season of Psycho Pass. I watched like the first episodes and got hooked, and then I just fell off. But yeah, I need to finish that one. So I'm going to finish Full Metal Alchemist. Then I'm going to watch Demon Slayer. And then while I'm waiting for new episodes of Demon Slayer, I'm going to catch up on Psycho Pass, because we do have a new season of that coming too. Hey, T-Hop, what up, what up, what up? We about to wrap it up, but you already know, dude. Appreciate you for coming through either way. So let's go ahead. He said, I need you to sing Kimmy that dance for the super chats, but do my dance. Nah, bro, I'm good on that, Uzi Vert. I'm a celebrity. Uzi Vert is in my stream, yo. Let me stop. Yo, but let's go ahead and wrap it up, man. I am so happy that everything went, for the most part, without a hitch in terms of the stream. So like I said, guys, more than likely we're gonna continue to rock out with StreamYard. We're gonna probably be in peasant mode for a bit, just to make sure that I don't have any issues. Last thing I want to do is pay for the subscription and then end up having issues. Oh, y'all can see my stickers. Hold on, wrong side because the camera's reversed. Hold on, y'all. My Tiana sticker. Well, y'all can't really see it, but yeah, my little Tiana sticker there from my daughter. When a 6-year-old gives you a sticker for saying you've been working hard, you got to leave it on. You can't take it off. Just a tip for y'all out there. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. Like I said, I'm super happy that we were able to get it off for the most part without a hitch, dude. Hey, appreciate that, Savage. It was a great stream, man. Again, LaShawn's doing his thing tomorrow, Ignite Hours. If you are not a member, it is not too late. Go join up, be a member, catch the Ignite Hours. You will not be disappointed. Probably the absolute best couple dollars that you will spend. I know TK and Juan will either be going live tonight or tomorrow. So make sure you go over and subscribe to Best of Our Week. Hit that bell notification so that way you know when they're going live as well. Shout out again to all y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through and always showing that love, man, and hanging with me through the system issues and the inconsistency and all of that crap, man. But appreciate y'all again, man. As always, this is Ike's Tech Talk. Catch you all in the next live stream. Peace.